Another renovation video where we do more painting and we pick out our love seat. Hello everyone, welcome back to the renovation series. If you're new, my name is Rose. I live in this very cute old fisherman's house with my boyfriend and 2 cats and about 300 plants, and we do a lot of DIY projects. In this video, we are continuing the renovation of the kitchen. Last time we tiled for the first time ourselves and we started painting the very dark, gloomy ceiling. So let's continue working on that. Good morning, friends. We are up early, back in painting clothes already because we are helping my brother today. Actually, they just bought a house. They got the keys yesterday and they need to paint as well. A little bit of bad planning, because we are also in our week of renovations, but it's okay. They don't have that much time and we are up early. So now we are painting the green. We're gonna do the first layer on the beams because they are white now. So hopefully the green maybe is enough to do 1 layer and maybe 2, we'll see. So let's go. Hello, it is voiceover me. Here you can start to see me coming into the frame as we worked from both ends of the room towards each other, so it got a little bit crowded as we worked in the last little space together. Luckily, we like each other a lot, so it was okay. And look at that nice green.
The following day.
The next morning, my boyfriend started... Oh, by the way, many people asked why I just say my boyfriend. His name is Geert. But that is quite hard to say when you're speaking English. It's a Dutch name. So people often call him G, like the first letter of his name. But I never call him that. I always call him nicknames like my lovely poepetje, all that kind of stuff. And that's a bit weird to say online. So that's why I say my boyfriend all the time. After he painted the ceiling white, we had a discussion because this wall that we're painting now, we were supposed to paint green, but he suggested to paint it white, which I did not agree with. I love that color green and I thought it would look really nice behind the plants. What do you guys think? Do you prefer the white or the green for this wall? This morning we've finished painting the last layer of white. Oh, sorry. He's so weird. So the ceiling is now done. We hung back the kitchen cabinet that my boyfriend made for his coffee corner above the dishwasher. I was very proud of him for this project. And reinstall the lights. And then we have to decide...
What?
And then we have to decide which color we're going to paint this wall. Just this little bit. That's going to connect to the beautiful wallpaper that will be green as well, similar green to this, because I picked the paint out to match the wallpaper. But my boyfriend is having second thoughts and cold feet and everything, because he thinks if we paint this green, it's not going to be nice because the beams will look like they come out of the wall. They will be the same color.
Show them all the colors in this room.
Okay. So he wants it to be white, and he says there's too many colors because this is going to be wallpaper. I'll put it on the screen. It's beautiful. And I matched the paint color to match it, and there's a beam connecting to it as well. But we have turquoise on the wall here and some dark blue as well. Then we have the pink of the tile and the red thingy, but we can paint that, the heater. This is all white. White, white, white. Then we have the kitchen, which is this turquoisey color, all of it, that already connects to the beams as well. And that's it.
Really good match, is it?
It is a good match. Don't believe Renee, who said it's not a good match. And then this is all white. All white. And then you can see the beautiful tile from the bathroom and the terrarium. So it's not that many colors. And it's on the opposite side of the room of the colors. So I personally think we should do green. Or maybe like mix the two and make it a lighter green. But not white. White looks boring to me. What do you think? Let me know in the comments.
What?
And if you're wondering if my boyfriend does all the work...
Kijk, mijn girlfriend is even gaan.
Nee.
Ze laat het schroefje vallen binnen 3,
Fuck you.
2, 1. Vals schroefje. What?
Mickey was talking to us while I installed this light, and he actually just woke up from me making this voiceover because he heard himself and started meowing again.
Mixer, mixer.
So first we screw the plate onto the ceiling, then we screw on the outer thingy, then you twist in the light and click it in place. Voila. Okay.
Oh, hearty.
It's starting to look pretty finished. If you look here, the kitchen cabinet is back on. I personally really like the combination with the beam color. Not everyone does, and that's okay. And the lights are back on, which I showed you already. What else? Oh, my boyfriend painted the wall white over here after I put up a poll on Instagram and asked people, do you think it should be green or white? And most of the people actually agreed with him, saying it should be white. So now it's white.
Thank you, people.
Thank you for the support for boyfriend. The terrarium is plugged back in. We have a socket up there now. So the wall will be full of wallpaper visibility and not anything else. Just removing some paint tape. The wall is white. So that means that my shelves can move back. Whew. And I admit the white choice is nice and balanced with the pink. Although I still would have liked green. We took a little break with our friends, Tom and Jeroen, to go surf in the harbor of Rotterdam. If you didn't know, there is a wave pool now. So a man-made wave in the center of Rotterdam where you can see our friends surfing here. It apparently is really fun, but also you can easily break your board on the concrete right next to it.
The next day.
For that place where the 2 old seats were in the kitchen, we knew we wanted to get a new seat, maybe a love seat, something round or something fun. So we went shopping several days. Since I wasn't planning on making a video about it, I didn't really film the shopping of this love seat situation, which I'm a little bit sad about now thinking back. But I did take a ton of photos with mostly my boyfriend sitting down because I was the one taking all the photos to try and remember what we saw. So I'm sharing that with a little voiceover. And this was really fun together actually because our tastes are pretty similar. And when you already have quite a clear idea of what you want, it also makes it a lot easier. We wanted something like that, a round seat, comfy, cute, but there were very many options in all the different shops. We found this one, which we both really loved. The shape is so cute. This shop also had a pink poof that we loved with it, so we put that together and tested it out. We could even fit on it with the 2 of us, which was the idea. But then they showed us the different fabric options and there weren't that many. This one was the closest to what we had in mind, turquoisey. It was called Adore. And this is a chair in that color. As you can see, it's pretty gray, but it was a good start. So while we looked at some other things, they wrote down the price for us and the model and everything so that we could keep that in mind while we checked out some more shops.
The next day.
A family member had recommended us Zitmax, which is another shop for furniture. So we went there the next day. And again, it was really fun. This shop actually looked even bigger and more beautiful, and they had a lot of stuff that was our vibe. You can see my boyfriend lounging here in the biggest seat ever. Of course, that's not going to fit into our kitchen, but they had this adorable smaller option that we think is exactly the same as the other shop. Only here, look at the fabric options. They were very helpful, took the fabric to the seat for us to decide, and even let us take the fabric books outside to see it in the sunlight. Which one do you think we picked? Because we ordered right away. This was such a cool shop. In the shop, most of the colors are a little bit gray and like subdued, while in our house, most colors are pretty bright. So when we were picking a fabric, it was really hard. We had our eye on one that was a little bit turquoisey, but we also were leaning towards this one that seemed in the shop to be super, super bright turquoise, but it just looked like something we would love. We took it outside, we thought about it, we discussed it a lot, and in the end we decided to go for the bright color. even though it felt a little bit crazy, like we were picking a neon bright seat. So I wanted to include how it looked when it arrived in our house.
Wow.
Because that took, I think, until November, so several months, but you're getting to see it now to make the whole story finished. Once we saw this seat in our house, it was perfect. It's actually pretty much the same color as our sofa, which we did not realize in the shop. We thought it was going to be so much brighter. It is so beautiful. We put a turning thing underneath it because this shop allows you to customize most of the things. We can sit on it together, we can sit on it alone. The cats love it too, and I love how it looks with the tile that we did and the wallpaper that you're going to see in the next video. Because that whole process, I wanted to include it in this video, but it took really long. It's a long edit to make that nice, and it is Saturday right now. I'm about to go babysit my little nephew for the first time overnight, so hopefully by Sunday you're getting to see this video. But that is it for this one. Thank you so much if you watched it. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. You can subscribe below if you haven't already. You can click the bell, then you get an email, I think, every time, or a little pop-up every time I upload a video. And you can join my Patreon or YouTube membership if you want a little bit more content and a monthly Zoom call, which I'm also doing tomorrow again. So by the time you see this, maybe I'm doing the Zoom right now. I don't know yet. Thank you so much for being here, and let me know what you think about the paint colors that we picked, especially that white green debacle. And I am so excited to show off our wallpaper, well, skills. I wouldn't say it was the first time we both did wallpapering, but it was very exciting, and I'm excited to finally share it with you almost a year later. So thanks, friends. See you in the next one. Bye!